Hello, and welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to clear up some confusing vocabulary, so let's get started. First, we're looking at this term, assault and battery. What does it mean? Well, this is a battery, but that's not what we're talking about. The term assault and battery has nothing to do with this battery. It means something completely different. The term assault and battery comes from a verb. The verb, to batter. And the verb batter means to beat or to hit many times. And there's also a noun. This is called batter. This is pancake batter. And why do we call it pancake batter? Because you beat it. You mix it really fast. You beat it, so we call it batter.
She's fully hydrated, her blood's still thicker than pancake batter.
What have you got in your hair?
Pancake batter.
I mixed pancake batter in this.
Don't follow this one unless you want to end up tied to a chair and smothered in pancake batter or whatever that shit is.
Which means he's a diabetic with blood thicker than pancake batter.
Example, you beat the eggs to make pancake batter. Can I say you batter the eggs? No, we don't say this. We use beat. You beat the eggs to make pancake batter. Let's practice. Do you have to beat the eggs to make pancake batter? That's right, you have to beat the eggs to make pancake batter. Pronunciation, use the open A sound like black cat, batter. And the double T makes a fast D sound, batter, pancake batter. We also use the verb batter to talk about hitting people many times. Example, he hits his wife many times. So I can say he beats his wife, or I can say he batters his wife. Batter is a verb. He batters his wife. And I can change the verb with ed and say battered to describe the wife. She is a battered wife. She's an abused wife. You can say she's a battered wife because her husband batters her. Let's hear some examples with battered.
Battered wife, angry husband.
And all the while you're playing the battered wife.
I am the battered wife.
Wouldn't you say that these were indications that she was a battered wife?
He's going to argue battered wife syndrome.
This started from an abused kid. A battered infant.
Let's practice. Does he batter his wife? That's right, he batters his wife. Is she a battered wife? That's right, she's a battered wife. She needs to get away from him. So the idea is he beats his wife. He abuses his wife.
No.
Did he ever strike or physically abuse his child in any way?
They would do anything to keep the world from knowing their son beat his wife.
He's bad shit crazy. I mean, he beat his wife until she left.
It's not illegal for a man to beat his wife with a stick, unless the stick is thicker than his thumb.
Man who beat his wife at home or beat her right out on the street.
But not the opportunity to regularly beat his wife, Margareta, and their son, Gottfried.
The system said he couldn't abuse his girlfriend, he couldn't tie her up in duct tape, he couldn't assault her, he couldn't carry a machine gun.
If it's clever abuse, his brain will melt down, he'll try to swallow his own hands, and she can take care of him for the rest of his talentless life.
He batters his wife. Let's practice. Does he abuse his wife? That's right, he abuses his wife. Does he beat his wife? That's right, he beats his wife. So with the verb batter, beat and abuse is more common. Batter is less common as a verb, but you will hear the description, the adjective battered wife. This is common. Another example, this is a battering ram. We change the verb batter with ing, battering, to describe the function of the thing. The thing is a ram. It's a battering ram. It's used to batter down doors.
I say it's a battering ram and gunpowder.
A battering ram cannon.
It's a car. It's not a car, it's a battering ram.
Let me grab my battering ram. What do we do?
Punch the petrol, activate the battering ram, and smile pretty for the security camera.
Shit, is one time they got a battering ram.
We see the phrasal verb, batter down. You batter down the door with a battering ram. That's what it's made for. It's used for knocking down doors, or with the phrasal verb, batter down. You can batter down the door, or you can knock down the door with a battering ram. You're hitting it many times. That's why we say this. That's why we use these words, because you're hitting it many times. Let's practice. What is this? Is this a battering ram? That's right, this is a battering ram. Pronunciation, make the fast D, batter, batter. For the double T, batter. And then the R sound with the voice, ring. Not ring, but ring. So it's battering. This is a battering ram. And what are the police going to do? Are they going to batter down the door with the battering ram? Yes, they are. They're going to batter down the door with the battering ram. Let's practice. What are the police going to do? Are they going to batter down the door with the battering ram? That's right, they're going to batter down the door with the battering ram. Now let's talk about this term, assault and battery. So we see it has nothing to do with a battery, like this battery. It's not related to this battery. It's about hitting someone many times. Assaulting and hitting somebody many times. That's the term assault and battery. It's the name of the crime. Let's hear some examples with the term assault and battery.
Assault and battery?
What kind of cases have you had? Assault and battery, armed robbery, you know?
No.
We're thinking a guilty plea to assault and battery would make sense.
Disorderly conduct, misdemeanor assault and battery.
You're under arrest, Mr. Taggart, for assault and battery and disturbing the peace.
Help me! Help me! Help me! Assault and battery, and you're black!
Assault and battery and armed robbery.
This is assault and battery! And I'm gonna get a team of lawyers to sue you and your children and your children's children.
Example. He battered his wife in the past. So now he is guilty. He is guilty of the crime, assault and battery. He's guilty of assault and battery. He needs to go to jail because he battered his wife. Let's practice. Did he batter his wife? That's right, he battered his wife. So now, is he guilty of assault and battery? That's right, he's guilty of assault and battery. He needs to go to jail. Now let's practice with this battery. Is the battery okay? No, it's not okay. We can say the battery died. Changing the verb die to the past, died. The battery died. Or I can say the battery is dead, using the adjective dead, with the short S sound like bed and red. The battery is dead. Let's practice. Did the battery die? That's right, the battery died. Is the battery dead? That's right, the battery is dead. Pronunciation. Battery. Use the short ass sound like black cat, plus the fast D, batter, batter. Then the voiced R, re. Battery. Battery. The battery is dead. So remember the term assault and battery. It's a crime when you beat someone, when you hit someone many times. That's assault and battery.